Uncle Greg, and hello to those of you watching this around the world on YouTubes.com. Let's talk about NFL head coach for the PS2. Let's talk about my uncle, Greg Giacometti, as Pittsburgh Steelers head coach. And Uncle Greg, wow, what a season season 7 was. As I told you previously, previously in season number 6, we had the retiring of Peerless Price, and had the retiring of Quincy Morgan, two of the top receivers. And how did I do to replace them? San Antonio Holmes was picked up. Cineris Moss, however we pronounce that name. And Kevin Atwater was our wide receivers that we picked up to help out with Antoine Randall L. For the season. In the draft, picked up a real good receiver named John Grant out of Mississippi State. He was a real good prospect, a real good pickup. So I picked him up there, and picked up Edward Cotton, a real good fullback situation. Another strong preseason, Uncle Greg. Again, 4-0, perfection. Went 14-2 on the regular season. Of course, we didn't clinch that home field advantage throughout the playoffs. I don't know exactly who that went to, but nonetheless, we did a great time at the beginning, or a great season, if you will, getting 14-2 on the season. Clinched the AFC North clinched the division. Went on, and first off, obviously, before we go into the playoffs, there in the postseason, another offensive team of the year, and your third coach of the year award in a row. You the man, Uncle Greg. You the man. Ain't nobody else but you the man. The Dolphins, in the first round of playoffs, 37-8, beat them out, and beat the Colts out in the AFC Championship game, 27-10. Went on to the Super Bowl. That's right, on the Super Bowl against the New Orleans Saints. Was there a victory? You bet there was. 21-14, another victory. At the end of the Super Bowl, they got into going into the off season. They're reviewing your job options. The guy from NFL Films come on, the little thing they say, and they were like talking about you winning 3 Super Bowls, and telling you that you have weeded out those who said you wouldn't, and trumped all your peers. You were basically showing them what a good coach he was, is basically what that was saying. And I just sat there with a smile on my face, because I know exactly we're having ourselves an excellent run with you as head coach of the Pittsburgh Steelers, Uncle Greg, and I'm just darn proud to say that it's excellent to have. The Redskins, 12.2 over $4 million, or excuse me, over 12.2 over 4 years. Panthers, 2.4 over 2 years, and the Saints, 6.5 over 3 years was your options to actually get out of there and out of Pittsburgh, where we're not going anywhere. Leon Freewelling has set up the goals that he wants to accomplish for the next season. Here is season number 8, believe it or not. He wants to go to the conference championship. He wants to maintain pass defense. He wants to continue scoring in the red zone. He wants to sack the quarterback more, and wants to be the best defense in the league, and there in the NFL. And I'm not. We haven't had the best defense in the league, if I can remember. And if we did, actually, I think we had maybe once or twice there throughout the 7 years. And it's just it's really something that's going to be stepped up to actually be able to do. And Ron Meeks said that he wanted to pursue other options, and he was nice and firm about it. So thanked Ron Meeks for giving us a good year and stuff like that. He thanked you for your leadership. And Joel Smith has replaced Ron Meeks as a defensive coordinator. Last year, remember me telling you that Greg Olson stepped in, and man, Greg Olson did an excellent job. You might as well say, because of the offensive team of the year, he did a great job of just stepping in there with Timmy O'Leary and giving it a go. And he did a real good job there, giving us that offensive team of the year. Ray Lewis has retired, Uncle Greg. Big Ray Lewis is gone. Joey Porter is gone. Adrian Dingle is gone. Elvin McKinley is gone. And Jeremiah Trotter is gone. They have all retired. How am I going to replace Jeremiah Trotter and Big Ray Lewis at the middle linebacker core? I'm not quite sure exactly what I'm going to do there, but I'm sure that I'll be able to do what I got to do to pick up somebody who could give us another Super Bowl victory here at season number 7. Coach's Corridor, your coach's bio, basically is the same. Nonetheless, through 6 seasons of 2006 through 2013, which is where we are right now. 81 wins and 31 losses, 72% winning percentage. In the postseason, 14 wins and 3 losses, 82% winning percentage. It goes on, something new in the coach's bio goes on to say, Giacometti has created a dynasty in Pittsburgh, winning 3 Super Bowls from 2006 to 2013. And in the coach's corridor, I was going in the coach's corridor there at, of course, it's supposed to be at the Pro Football Hall of Fame there in Canton, Ohio, and I go in there and I'm just flipping through some of the accomplishments, and some of the great coaches like Paul Brown and Vince Lombardi, and just basically, all these coaches, Tom Landry, and of course Chuck Noll. We can't forget about Chuck Noll. When we go in and just looking at it, all of a sudden I'm glancing, just leaping through, looking, and there you are. It says Greg Giacometti. 3 Super Bowl wins. I know it's just a game, but whether or not it's a game or not, Uncle Greg, you will always be the best. You will always be the greatest in my eyes, no matter what it is. And even if it's a video game or whatever it is, I know that you would just do whatever you could to be as successful as anything, because you've done it all, and you're just the greatest, Uncle Greg. I love you. And I just want to say that this has been NFL head coach. This has been NFL head coach update for the PS2. For those of you listening, I appreciate it. For those listening around the world on YouTubes.com, Uncle Greg, I love you, and thank you so much for joining me for season number 7. And I'll see you here for season number 8. Wrap up of the NFL head coach for the PS2 with you, Uncle Greg, as head coach of the Pittsburgh Steelers. I love you, Uncle Greg, and thank you so much for those of you who watch us around the world on YouTubes.com. Once again, I love you, Uncle Greg, and we'll see you back here for season number 8.